Welcome to Bandera. My name is Andrea Carraro. I'm the Product and Sales Manager of the Rivotech Recycling Technology. With this opening speech, I'm honored to welcome everyone to the Bandera Plastic Week, our 2021 virtual open house. This is the day dedicated to recycling technologies. We are sure that this will be an excellent opportunity for all of you to discover the latest technology innovation and also understand a bit more about the challenges demanded by the circular economy. Recently, Bandera has decided to go back to the recycling market, playing a leading role thanks to its unique rotating twin-screw extruder that is proving to be a step ahead of other machines currently on the market. Bandera rotating twin-screw extruder can be installed individually, equipped with adequate filtering and pelletizing system to recycle post-industrial polyolefin or post-consumer materials up to compounding. To reach virgin material quality level and therefore carry out actual polyolefin upcycling, Bandera offers its customer a twin-screw extruder cascade solution, a configuration that features fantastic characteristics to reach top exceptional quality level, while keeping remarkable flexibility to face current and future recycling challenges. Beside the polyolefin market, Bandera offers recycling solution for PET, the primary reference material, having developed and launched its pure technology to obtain PCR PET flake approval by EFSA and FDA 4 years ago. Bandera today has introduced a bottle-to-bottle solution in its portfolio and system for the implementation of recycled PET in virgin material polymerization lines. At its testing lab, Bandera offered the chance to evaluate all its solutions on industrial line, allowing customers to see firsthand the efficiency and quality of materials recycled by Bandera lines. Let's enter in the Rivotech technology with Gabriele Murano.
The Bandera Cascade line Rivotech Tandem is equipped with a double co-rotating twin-screw configuration, with the target of upcycling post-consumer highly contaminated materials, minimizing shear and thermal stress, thanks to the extrusion screw profiles and multiple long-lasting degassing stages. In the primary extruder, the melt is degassed and filtered twice, even up to 80 microns severity, and then it is fed into the secondary co-rotating twin screw, where additional materials such as mineral fillers, glass fibers, resins or other additives can be blended together for fulfilling specific customers' needs. The secondary twin-screw extruder performs an additional degassing stage for the extraction of the VOC generated by the previous filtration, in which solid contaminants, such as paper and wood, can burn and generate undesired subproducts. Moreover, the two-stage degassing process dramatically reduces ink and solvent contents. The extruded melt can be fed to the pelletizing die head, or to reach further quality levels, it is possible to install an additional filtration stage to reach 30–40 microns severity. This cascade configuration allows a constant quality of the end products, thanks to its robust process, even running with polymers having different contamination levels. The machine can work with several polymers, such as LDPE, polypropylene, HDPE, and many others, reaching any market expectation and exceeding the quality obtained by single-screw cascade configurations.
Good morning. My name is Andrea. I joined Previero Sorema Group in January 1999. I'm a robotic engineer, and my position is sales engineer inside the commercial team. Previero company was founded in 1922 in Como. We have almost 100 years of continuous operation. And by 1974, we opened the division Sorema to build and develop complete washing plant. The first operative washing plant manufactured by Sorema is dated 1976. In the last years, due to the market request, we opened two new divisions, one dedicated to the management service and the other division dedicated to the water treatment to complete the offer of our service to our customer. Today, we divide the Previero brand mostly in size reduction machine and rubber plant, and the division of Sorema mostly in washing plant and turnkey system for plastic recycling system. Of course, we understand that the future of our business is linked directly with the future of our planet, because we are mostly developing a complete washing plant. The service customer-minded is absolutely necessary in this kind of business, and the approach that there is no waste, but there is the possibility to develop a secondary raw material using or consuming the less energy and the less water for the process is our target when we design a new module or a new plant. Today, thanks to the new wave of recycling in the market, upcycling is a kind of common application. The target is to return from a waste into the original packaging. The bottle-to-bottle application is quite a normal approach, but we are opening new application in the film, in the rigid bottle in general, because wherever there is a possibility, we have to be able to support our customer. Our area of activities start from the research and development of the input material, the analysis of the effluent of the water where we move the contamination and the quality of the target material. Thanks to this data, we make the engineering of the plant, the water treatment, trying to minimize the consumption. In the development of the project, we take care of the possibility of a good plant supervisor, especially for the remote support of our customer, and the collection of all the necessary and possible data to develop the plant. When the design is complete, we take care of the manufacturing, pre-assembling, installation, startup of the plant, and we follow our customer during the life of the plant with our strong after-sales support. The activities of our customer are according to the market request. So the PET bottle is one of the most common material where the market is moving today from bottle to fiber or bottle to trays, is strongly moving to bottle process with food grade application. The same approach of the market we start to see also in HDPE, in general in the rigid, where from bottle to pipe or geomembrane, we see every day a strong request of new line for bottle-to-bottle application. For the flexible packaging, we can divide the post-commercial film that can easily return into high-quality film, even stretch to stretch. We have a very good example of this application. While the agricultural and the post-consumer, according to the level of degradation and the quality of the polymer, can turn to film or to other application. A dedicated study has also been developed for ropes and woven-on-woven application that can turn up to furniture or even return into ropes or similar application of the original project. Driven by the philosophy of the upcycling, we have two new developments that we are already using in the market. The first development is the de-inking, that here we see applied to the film that we also use for the rigid. The scope of the de-inking is to remove the ink mostly from the post-industrial material. As you see from the picture, we are able to completely remove the ink and to obtain a secondary product that can be perfectly reused back into the original packaging. Also, the trace to trace, especially for the PET, has been one of the area of development where we invested more research in the last years. Thanks to our effort, we are now able, and we have already plant in operation, to turn the PET trays waste back into PET trays. And according to the quality of the sorting, according to the percentage mostly of the monolayer and multilayer, we can turn back to a transparent or a little bit ashy material, or to a material that is darker, thanks to the color, that can be used either in a CPET or in a PET. As the last step of our introduction, I would like to show you our corporate video. As you will see, in our company, everything starts from the waste collected from the customer. We receive the waste from all over the world, and we wash the plastic with our industrial laboratory line. We analyze the material, the effluent, and according to the result of the analysis, we complete the project of the washing line that we design with a 3D modeling software. Whenever necessary, we can also go to visit our customer and we can upload in our system the 3D scan of the building of the customer. When this process is completed, we complete and we pre-assemble the module of our line in all its components, including the support working area, including the piping, including, of course, the machine. Every single part has been completely assembled before it has been released from our company. This optimizes the assembling to the customer, and this reduces the risk of problems during the startup. The quality and the precision of our components is possible thanks to our advanced checking technology, and we can grant the perfect interchangeability between the spare parts and the component that we sell. All this job is done to give to our customer a turnkey project to transform the waste into a new raw material. In all this area, of course, it's not only the machine that plays a role, but also the after-sale assistance is one of the most important points that can allow us to keep a long relationship with our customer, to follow the process and to follow the plastic that is moving day by day in the market.
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining the Recycling Day of Bandera's Plastic Week. A special thank you goes out to our long-term partner Bandera for giving us the opportunity to present a small extract of our BKG recycling product offering. Nordson designs and manufactures BKG melt stream components ranging from melt pumps, melt filters, and melt valves to underwater and water palletizers, along with cleaning equipment. We have more than 50 years of experience in the plastic industry, and as recycling has become and even is becoming more and more important, we always look out for product innovations and research on how to make mechanical plastics recycling more efficient. The BKG recycling product offering I will present to you now is only a brief glimpse of our product portfolio. Please feel free to reach out to our dedicated BKG team to address your specific recycling needs. I'm convinced that we will find the perfect solution for your business. Thanks and take care.
The Revotec twin recycling and pelletizing lines, equipped with Bandera co-rotating twin screw extruder, offer a wide range of customizable configuration, which can be engineered and designed to meet customer needs according to process materials. Bandera actively collaborates with major filtering system manufacturer, mesh screens, breaker plate, belt screen, basket filters, scrap filters, to find the best solution depending on main raw materials. The experimental trials on an industrial line offers to our customer the chance of being assured in advance about the feasibility of the product by securing final product quality level. Bandera extrusion technology preserves raw material and mechanical qualities and is capable of mixing difficult blends, incompatible for other techniques, reaching unique homogeneity. Such outcomes are due to the Bandera extrusion design with low screw speed, 52 LD length, low shear stress, and accurate melt temperature control.
Bandera co-rotating twin screw extruder have recorded remarkably interesting outcomes in recycling industrial scrap from blow films and cast lines. Film made of different materials such as PE, AVOH, and PA can be hard to recycle, dispose of, or sold by manufacturers. Relying on its effective mixing and controlled shear condition, Bandera twin screw offers efficient processing of different materials such as PE and PA, obtaining homogeneous mixture. Furthermore, it prevents sensitive polymer degradation like AVOH, avoiding black spot and yellowing. Experimentally speaking, outcome in pellets are stable, homogeneous, and 100% reusable to produce new thin films with thicknesses up to 20 microns, while preserving good optical and mechanical properties, closing completely the industrial waste recycling loop.
Hello, and welcome to this short presentation of the circular economy propositions of NextChem. And thank you to Bandera for offering this platform to present ourselves, and to you for joining us today. My name is Sander Willems, and I am responsible within NextChem for plastics business development and product development. NextChem is 100% part of the Meyer Technion Group, a technology engineering and EPC group with over 9,000 employees, professionals in 50 companies around the world. As one of the latest companies to be constituted in the group, about 3 years ago, you could call NextChem a startup company. But being fully integrated in a big group, it is a startup company with a head start. For the engineering and industrialization of the green energy transition, NextChem builds on engineering and EPC competences and capabilities from a long track record of petrochemical, oil and gas, ammonia and urea, and renewable energy projects. NextChem is Meyer Technion's vehicle for the energy transition. Through NextChem, Meyer Technion Group expresses its strong focus and commitment to the acceleration of the energy transition by enabling the industrialization of new technologies and solutions to improve the reuse of waste, allow to use the non-food chain biological sources as feedstock for chemicals and fuels, and reduce the pollution of existing industrial processes through decarbonization technologies. Projects are managed in these three main commercial and technological areas: green, or technology starting from biological feedstock; circular economy, that doesn't need further introduction; and what we call greening the brown, meaning the improvement of efficiency and reduction of the carbon footprint of existing technologies and plants. The focus of today's presentation is on circular economy, and in particular on mechanical recycling and upcycling. NextChem aims at providing complete, personalized and economically viable solutions to its customers. By identifying the most viable and most appropriate technologies and building strategic alliances and partnerships, NextChem is able to offer a 360-degree approach to plastic waste management. Whereas for most rigid plastics and some well-defined flexible plastic streams, mechanical recycling is the preferred and most sustainable alternative, multi-material or otherwise unseparable plastic waste streams require a chemical recycling approach to be effectively valorized. Today, I would like to focus mainly on NextChem's approach to mechanical recycling. Just processing plastic waste as is, or after only a separation at a MRF, or a material recovery facility, leads to a considerable deterioration of performance and characteristics of the plastic waste, also called downcycling. The purpose of NextChem's proprietary MyraPlast upcycling technology is to reverse that approach from a waste management-driven downcycling to a product design strategy aimed at fulfilling market needs by combining proven state-of-the-art technologies into an efficient process to produce high-performance, customized products with consistent quality. Such products can then replace virgin plastic materials in many applications. NextChem, solutions provider and enabler, always aims to find the most suitable and viable technologies available in the market to achieve the highest performance achievable for its customers. The MyraPlast upcycling technology is today already applied at our reference plant, MyraPlast Industries, near Brescia in Italy. The plant has about 40,000 tons of installed capacity and can be visited upon request. It's the only plant within the Myra Techman Group actually operated by us, allowing us to collect experience and test improvements directly in the field. At present, up to 95% recycling efficiency can be achieved in terms of recovery rate, and the flexible technology allows us to produce 100% recycled materials, mostly based on post-consumer plastic waste, or in this specific case, from industrial post-consumer waste. As needed, also industrial production scrap can be integrated. The actual upcycling takes place in the formulation and granulation step. Through selection and combination of the right polymers, the right polymer bases, and adding the appropriate additives and compatibilizers, the performance of the materials can be tuned. Whereas in-process adjustment allows to react to variations inherent to the plastic waste feedstock and help narrow the tolerance ranges of the final product properties. Upcycled products are supplied based on customer requirements and according to agreed quality parameters. Each lot is supplied with a quality certificate, and of course our process and all our products are certified end of waste according to the Italian and European standards. Although the focus of today's introduction is on mechanical recycling, I would like to spend just a few words on chemical recycling as well. For those plastic waste feedstock that cannot be recycled mechanically, in an economically sustainable way that is, NextChem is able to offer a proven chemical recycling solution through a recently announced strategic partnership with Agilix. Chemical recycling, pyrolysis in this case, allows to reconvert waste plastics to be transformed into a diesel-like pyrolytic oil that, according to the configuration of the plant, can be tuned for the use in steam crackers for the generation of new monomers, thus allowing the production of new circular polymers. As also the chemical recycling process requires a certain pre-selection and pre-treatment of the feedstock, in many ways similar to that of a mechanical recycling plant, an integrated approach, possibly even combining mechanical and chemical recycling on one side, may be of advantage here. Whereas there are many excellent suppliers of recycling systems and equipment, some of which are probably presenting their products in this event, NextChem brings to the table a holistic approach, connecting the dots by leveraging the track record and experience available within the Myra Techman Group and handling all aspects of complex engineering projects. This spans from the initial technology scouting and licensing, through concept and feasibility studies, all the way to the construction and commissioning of complete facilities. In addition, our global footprint allows us to do this anywhere in the world, as shown by this selection of green projects in different stages of progress. In conclusion, I would like to say to you, let NextChem connect the dots for you. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned, and please do not hesitate to post your questions in the chat or send them to us by email. Thank you very much.
The absolute elimination of VOC and the recycled material odor is not achievable in the extrusion, regardless the kind of process. This is why Bandera offers a patent pellet post-treatment to eliminate VOC and complete the upcycling process. The configuration of this continuous system can be in line with pelletizing or offline to process material independently. Bandera technology applies the combination of hot air and microwave treatment for fasten VOC drop compared to the similar technology on the market. Selectivity microwave heating increases VOC diffusivity in the polymer removal while minimizing energy consumption. Materials such as polypropylene can be cleaned out in 2 or 4 hours, while HDPE, the most critical polymer for its lower permeability, can take 4-6 hours totally. Reducing process time on the complete pelletized treatment, hot and cold one, machine overall footprinting and material changeover time are drastically reduced.
Thanks for your participation to the Bandera Plastic Week, and here we are at the question and answer time. So let's see. The first question is for Bandera, coming from South Korea, Mr. Park. Which is the most suitable solution for PP post-consumer material to be upcycled and compounded? Good question. Depending of the starting point, let's say. If the material is quite cleaned, the post-consumer is quite cleaned, we can think at a sort of Tevere solution, so 1 twin screw extruder with the right configuration in terms of screw, and we can make the compounding straight in the line. Otherwise, we strongly suggest to use a cascade. So the first step to process properly the material with good degassing, and the second one properly designed to have the compounding on a very good treated material. Let's see the other one. We have a question for NextChem coming from Vietnam, Mrs. Petty. Which is the output range included into NextChem portfolio?
Excuse me, can you repeat that question? Which is the?
Which is the output range included into NextChem portfolio?
Okay, if we are talking about mechanical recycling, then the plant size, the minimum plant size that we envision is about 20,000 tons per year. This would be equivalent to about 2 extrusion lines, and then with the washing and the treatment capacity upstream from those granulation lines. This concept, our plant has about 40,000 tons, but we can start from about 20,000, and basically we can build it up modularly to make also a bigger capacity.
Okay. Let's see. Another question for Bandera, from Indonesia, Mr. Pok. What is the resulting level of limonene after the Bandera VOC treatment on HDPE pellets? Good question, because limonene, as you probably know, is the most critical compound in terms of VOC on HDPE pellets, post-consumer material. Let's say that the starting point, first of all, is the most important topic. But keeping in mind that standard range between 20 and 50 ppm as a starting point, we can reach a level between 1 and 3 ppm or below 1 ppm between in a residence time between 4 and 6 hours. So if we look at the equivalent solution in the market, we can say that we are more or less at the half of residence time. Last one question. Again for NextChem, again from Indonesia, which are the most important sorting device for polyolefins before washing?
Okay, before washing, we have two streams basically. Very important is already a pre-selection of the material going into the plant. And then we go either with a very well defined material into the grinding, so the downsizing, the size reduction of the material directly, and that can go directly into a washing street. Usually there is some removal of lights with an aspiration step, maybe at that point already a demetallization, especially before or during the grinding. And then there is another way that the plastic can follow, where with a bigger shred size, we go into an optical selection. This is also a step that happens before going into washing usually.
Okay. No more questions? Okay. If everything is good, thank you to everybody to join to the Bandera Plastic Week again, day 3, recycling, and keep in touch. Have a nice day. Thank you.